This is an introduction to using the viewer within the Sentencing Guidelines application. Let's just jump through to that first offence, ABH, Offence Against the Person Act 1861. We can read across the top of the toolbar. We have a Done button. Clicking this simply moves us back to the previous page or to the previous index. Adjacent to that, we have the star, and this places this offence onto our list of favourite offences, which we can see displayed with our popover of favourites. So simply toggling this favourite star will add or remove it from our list of displayed favourites. Next to the, adjacent to the star, we have the actual page number, which relates to the physical A4 folder that you used to use for your offence guidelines. So you can use this page number to advise magistrates not using technology which page they need to reference in the Magistrates Court sentencing guidelines. We then display in the toolbar the offence description, assault, ABH, whatever the offence might be, but also the Act of Parliament, if there is one appropriate for that offence. And just further on the right-hand side, we have a function to add notes into this particular offence. It could be an offence, it could be a pronouncement, it could be some item of aide-memoire you need for a particular type of offence or pronouncement. So moving around the actual image, if I zoom into the page, that's pushing two fingers apart. That allows me to zoom into a pretty detailed view of how this page is laid out. I can zoom back out again by pinching two fingers together. So it just takes a little bit of practice getting these two gestures practiced. Now, as I would want to view the rest of this offence guideline, I've got a number of ways of moving around the pages. The first and most obvious is just to swipe the page, and you'll see the next page then appears. Let's go to the third page in this offence, and you can see we have the other factors of seriousness, etc. for this offence. So I can scroll back quite easily, and I can also use gestures such as a single tap on the right-hand side, which will take me through the pages in this particular offence viewer. I can also double-click to zoom in quickly to any section of that particular page. So this is obviously an offence, but if we look at, for example, a pronouncement card, and if I change to family pronouncements, and for instance look at public law, the offence viewer is still fairly similar. We have the Done button to close the page, the Favourite button to make it favourite, page number, description of the pronouncement, and we can then see from favourites for pronouncements, we have a family public law pronouncement made favourite. And the same as offence, we can scroll to the next page if we need to continue that pronouncement, or if we're familiar with the layout of our pronouncement cards, we can jump quickly to a particular section we may need. That's a quick introduction to the viewer in Sentencing Guidelines.